Shout out Wall Street Bets, JJ, Brian, Elon Musk, my mom, what up? Ooh, I got diamond hands, diamond hands, diamond hands. I got diamond hands, diamond hands, diamond hands. I got diamond hands, diamond hands, diamond hands. I got diamond hands, diamond hands. Ooh, yeah. GME, AMC, take that risk all on me. Robin Hood, you a dork, saving shorts while we squeeze. I don't got paper hands, sticking it to the man. I don't got paper hands, hold the line and stand. Diamond hands, diamond hands, diamond hands. I got diamond hands, diamond hands, diamond hands. I got diamond hands, diamond hands, diamond hands. I got diamond hands, diamond hands. Ooh, yeah. Wall Street bets, trimming the hedge, playing the game, but now we ahead. They getting mad, going in debt. We getting rich, Wall Street is dead. I don't got paper hands, sticking it to the man. I don't got paper hands, hold the line and stand. Diamond hands, diamond hands, diamond hands. I got diamond hands, diamond hands, diamond hands. I got diamond hands, diamond hands, diamond hands. I got diamond hands, diamond hands. Ooh, yeah.
For dear life, fucking AMC to the moon, baby, rocket ships. I'm a rocket man.
There once was a stock that put to sea. The name of the stock was GME. The price blew up and the shorts dipped down. Hold my bully boys, hold. Soon may the Tendieman come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when Ryan Cohen joined the board. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take his shares and hold. Soon may the Tendieman come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Before the news had hit the market, Wall Street bets came up and bought it. With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold. Soon may the Tendieman come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. No deals were cut, no shorts were squeezed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the autist creed. He took the risk to hold. Soon may the Tendieman come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. For 40 days or even more, the stock went up, then down once more. All gains were lost, it was looking poor, but still those traders did hold. Soon may the Tendieman come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on, the short's not squeezed and the gain's not won. The Tendieman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew and all. Soon may the Tendieman come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Soon may the Tendieman come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go.
Oh man, your boy Kevin just lost lots of money. Oh, but that's okay. I am with you, with you. Oh man, your boy Kevin just lost lots of money. Oh, but that's okay. I am with you. Here we go, come on, push it, buy the dip, buy the dip. Here we go, come on, push it, buy the dip, buy the dip. Here we go, come on, push it, buy the dip, buy the dip. Here we go, come on, push it. Oh my God, what's happening?
First of all of this whining by Wall Street is making me sick. 140% of GameStop was short. GameStop was short. winning and now you're losing.
Here we go, come on, push it, behind the dip, behind the dip. Here we go, come on, push it, behind the dip, behind the dip. Here we go, come on, push it, behind the dip, behind the dip. Here we go, come on, push it. Oh my God, what's happening? Here we go, come on, push it, behind the dip, behind the dip. Here we go, come on, push it, push it, push it, behind the dip. Here we go, come on, push it, behind the dip, behind the dip. Here we go, come on, push it. Oh my God, what's happening?
There's a lot of power in organization online. 2 million people can get together in a subreddit. I think it's really funny that the GameStop stock is going up and just affects the market in that way. There's 20,000 people live in a Discord who are spamming rocket emojis, yelling, "Go to the moon."
I'm a retard, what's so hard to understand? Mama didn't raise no paper hands, Papa Elon. I'm ready to rock another 99 shares, cause I like the stock. I said I like the stock, yeah, so what do you know? I'm gonna buy my wife's boyfriend a bungalow. I squeeze the speed and I eat crayons, and now I'm Yolo in my stimulus check. Let's go! Steal from the rich and I give to the poor. 10K is not just a meme anymore. I'm just an artist, I'm lacking the trip. I wait to the moon, I'm a buy in the dip. Hold, 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 hold. Diamond hands. Diamond hands. Diamond hands. Like banana, no like silver. Eat like banana, no like silver. Eat like banana, no like silver. Eat like banana, no like weed. Wait a second, I do like weed, I just don't like the stock. Ain't strong together. Ain't strong together. Ain't strong by the dip. Steal from the rich and I give to the poor. 10K is not just a meme anymore. Rocky is calling, just hold the line. The fucking volume is gonna be fine. Hold, 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 hold. Diamond hands. Diamond hands. Diamond hands.
Yung Quant. Man, fuck Melvin Capital, fuck Citron, fuck Andrew Left, fuck anyone betting against GME right now. Shut up, DFV. Oh God, I just grabbed a rock and I just went straight to the moon. Billionaire blew up, guess they'll say that retail did it again. I might explain everything cause the men like to fib. And 19 DFV bought calls for the 15th of Jan. Fast forward to see 5 fakes turn into 11 M's. 2020 happens, pandemic makes a lot of change. Retailers are failing cause we're all in quarantine. Billionaires made money while the others lost millions. GME kept falling down to $2.00. Diamond hands will hold till we die. Furry switch from short and Cohen started to buy. GME was going up, retail was turning the tide. I say institutions handled it, but that be a lie. Wasn't pumping dumps and anything to stop us online. But on Washy Bets, we do not give investing advice. They put photo on CNN and said Citron going live. But them boomer days are over, it's for Melvin for life. I'm on Washy Bets, late night, in the morning, daytime. Buying GME till institutions that it's game time. Short squeeze, gamma 2, OT and more than a few. What's the news? Not a clue, GME, bird 2, coins in, DFE, even boys from BTC. Diamond hands like aspirins and die for this cause rest in peace. Put photo on CNN and said Citron going live. But them boomer days are over, it's for Melvin for life. That kept born, stocks ain't enough. Loan off the mortgage, we roll into cars. People snoring, Kate giving warnings. Retail was forcing MMs to add more. We buy OTM cause on the daily. Cause them M's had to sell to get paid. And buy my shares just a hedge, gamma's crazy. Shorts are scared, folk won't even share a base. Was over 100% interest. Investing in GMOs cause fake shares added short synthetics. It's really pathetic. Look where Andrew left it. Tried to cash out bitches, got left out on Reddit. Damn. All the antics on Twitter makes me wonder what was planned. A Citron research report to support Melvin Cascam. All the education, but since you can't do no math, like stream yourself fucked online, you should start an OnlyFans. Late night, in the morning, daytime, buying GME, tell institutions that it's game time. Short squeeze, gamma 2, OTM more than a few. What's the news? Not a clue. GME, buried 2, Cohen's in DFE, even boys from BTC. Diamond hands like aspirins and die for this cause rest in peace. Put photo on CNN and said Citron going live. But them boomer days are over, it's for Melvin for life. You know, man, it's 2 to 150, 150 to 420, 420 to 1,000, man. That's for GME, BBMs.
There once was a stock that put to sea. The name of the stock was GME. The price blew up and the shorts dipped down. Hold my bully boys hold. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when Ryan Cohen joined the board. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take his shares and hold. Soon may the Tendieman come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Soon may the Tendieman come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Before the news had hit the market, Wall Street bets came up and bought it. With time in hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold. No deals were cut, no shorts were squeezed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the artist creed. He took the risk to hold. Soon may the Tendieman come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Soon may the Tendieman come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. For 40 days or even more, the stock went up then down once more. All gains were lost, it was looking poor, but still those traders did hold. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on, the short's not squeezed and the gain's not won. The Tendieman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew and all. Soon may the Tendieman come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Soon may the Tendieman come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go.
We like the stock.
people on this 2 million person subreddit who thought it was very funny.
Yes!
2 million people can get together in the subreddit, think it's really funny, spamming, rocket emojis.
Yes! Stop. Power to the players. Power to the players. Power to the players. Power to the players.
Like my name was Ryan Cohen.
When I'm hanging out, trading cards and all this commotion.
As a kid, was a skit, and no one knew me by name. Dressed my own bank account, cause no broker paid.
I know it's not the one you thought could blast up to Neptune. Never going, never shooting up when you want to. TD that we crave, don't tell us take the train. I'm sick of always hearing it won't pay. I don't wanna waste my time investing all my hard-earned cash just a big wig ass. I'll never fall in line. Become another victim of your short attack. And back down.
Because you don't know us at all. We laugh when hedge funds fall. But what would you expect with a brain so small? Diamond hands, it's how we were raised. DFE and Cohen were the gods that we praise.
You feel like making gains at the hedge fund's expense, and dominating is just a minor offense. Then none of your concern, I guess I'll never learn. I'm sick of being told to wait my turn. I don't wanna waste my time investing all my hard-earned cash just a big wig ass. I'll never fall in line. Become another victim of your short attack. And back down. Don't count on me to let you know when. Don't count on me, I'll do it again. Don't count on me, it's the gains you're missing. Don't count on me, 'cause I'm not
When I'm a
listening.
smooth brain, ain't lower middle class bred. Backpacked and I don't give a shit about nothing. You get it in your office, buying everything for it. But you don't make sense from all the shares you be short. Cause if the stock don't fall, you'll be swimming in your debt. You're on the hit list, wanted in the Wall Street bet. Like stocks with distortion, gains out of proportion. The sub said your mom should have had an abortion.
I don't wanna waste my time investing all my hard-earned cash just a big wig ass. I'll never fall in line. Become another victim of your short attack. And back down. Waste my time with them. Hard-earned cash just a big wig ass. Waste my time again. Victim of your short attack. And back down.
From my experience, this will end in tears. GameStop is not worth $500, not worth $40, not worth $30, not worth $20, not even worth $100, not even worth $50. I don't know what the hell it's worth.
Diamond hands rocky, diamond hands rocky, diamond hands rocky, got the tendies in my pocket. Diamond hands rocky, diamond hands rocky, diamond hands rocky, got the tendies in my pocket. My bets, Wall Street, my trades, balls deep, GameStop, call sheets, hedge funds, all cheap. Look at me, I'm the logo, glasses, photo, yo crew, no show, my crew, Yolo.
I don't even care about the profits, I just wanna help put a nail in the coffin. Crony capitalism isn't a free market, Sheriff of Nottingham in a Robin Hood outfit. Mindset, don't care, dead broke, been there. Can't trade, unfair, Wall Street, beware.
Diamond hands rocky, diamond hands rocky, diamond hands rocky, got the tendies in my pocket. Diamond hands rocky, diamond hands rocky, diamond hands rocky, got the tendies in my pocket. trying to prey on the weak, but turn weak when you get preyed on. GME got DFV, these diamond hands gon' stay strong. You stay short, we stay long. You say that, we trade wrong. You double down, you in trouble now, got your cash burning like napalm.
How it's supposed to work is when you place a bet, you take the risk, you make the profit. 2008, you shit the bet, too big to fail, they bailed you out, we ate the losses. Payback's a bitch, I bet you wish you hedged your bets against these kids, but it's too late now. Your day is done, our time has come out with the old and with the new, I may get paid now.
Diamond hands rocky, diamond hands rocky, diamond hands rocky, got the tendies in my pocket. Diamond hands rocky, diamond hands rocky, diamond hands rocky, got the tendies in my pocket.
What's important when you're in that hedge fund mode is to not do anything remotely truthful. Because the truth is so against your view that it's important to create a new truth to develop a fiction.
Do you hear the people buying the stocks of greedy men? It is the sound of people who refuse to be the poor again. When the peasants learn their game, you can see fear deep in their eyes. So buy a share and hold and watch as the numbers rise. Will you join in our crusade to make the hedge funds taste defeat? We'll knock down all the walls until they're left with just the street. We'll fight and we'll race for our chance to all face the elite. Do you hear the people buying the stocks of greedy men? It is the sound of people who refuse to be the poor again. When the peasants learn their game, you can see fear deep in their eyes. So buy a share and hold and watch as the numbers rise. We've been set upon for years while these men just ignore the poor. Watch them try to plug their ears while we are breaking down their door. Well, we'll show them our might as we rise and we fight for no more. Do you hear the people buying the stocks of greedy men? It is the sound of people who refuse to be the poor again. When the peasants learn their game, you can see fear deep in their eyes. So buy a share and hold and watch as the numbers rise.
One day when the trading is done, we'll take our games and go.
There was a company called GameStop back in the day, where half of the games that would get played happened to stay, and they had it. You want a game, you can nab it and have it. Just pay for it, play it, come back and pay him to take it back. It was great, but what happened was over time the wind was about to flip around. Gaming was all on the internet now, so business started to thin a bit. Pow, into a foundness concocting a plan to run the stock into the ground to bum a profit. But there would come a prophet of sorts to offer reports of massive overconfident shorts. It saw that I'm positive I like the stock, kitty roared, and like that, a massive horde of retards got on board. A casino of crayon-eating autistic apes just then made a decision to take a risk to rake some tendies from gay bear hedgies with a reason to fall. Stocked up on the stock, slowly started squeezing bare balls and singing,
soon may the Tendieman come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go.
It was Captain Cohen and Commander DFE of the starship USS GME, ready to launch. Everyone holding steady and watching them revving the rocket and setting for tendies to munch. One giant hand of the ape was gripping Mel, then Capital, the other round the neck of Citadel. The ship was well underway, all it needed was fuel, and Ape was about to get it out by squeezing the fools. But alas, at the last minute, betrayal was had as a knife straight to the back by the traitorous Vlad. Manipulation and mass prevented the Ape from squeezing them, leaving them thinking that they were free, but Ape was screeching, ain't no reasoning with them now, you just pissed him off. And he's shaking the paper-handed biz niches off, leaving a diamond grip, and now they're crying a fit, cause he's still holding them by the throat, but now he's buying the dip and screaming,
soon may the Tendieman come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go.
Short ladders, media FUD, court and orders, had the horde and mortars to see you become more and more matter. Court battered, robbing the hood, the light of the Senate. Surprise, your eyes still admitted that you tried to prevent it. Mind of a cynic, hands of diamonds locked onto a stash. Come ask how long an artist can last, hodl and fast. If covered, why why bother convincing us all that it's past? Only passing we'll do is the moon when the throttle is gassed. Masters of buying the peak and selling the dip. Not this time, we'll rip the tendies out your felonous grip. Leave you resting in pieces while we're letting it rip. Melvin and Jim, keep trying, we'll keep buying the second it dips. Till the reckoning hits and we squeeze you for all that you're worth. Blast off from the earth and turn, go cosmic and burn. Hit infinite speed, past Pluto, then into the sun. Get tatted, drink piss and it's done. And while you're wishing you won, you'll be thinking,
soon may the Tendieman come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Soon may the Tendieman come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll